Warriors have 2 timeouts remaining.
Come on.
Stays a 3-point game.
All he needs to do is make one.
So, Mike, as a player, there's no pressure right now. You're up 3. Worst case scenario, you got to give him 1 free throw.
You got to get 1.
Down if you're LeBron James. Warriors will no doubt call timeout. Miss or make here from James.
Yeah!
Second. 4-point game. Timeout Golden State.
What are they going to do in 10 seconds? Score 4 points?
Shumpert trying to stay with Curry. Catches. 1 dribble, steps back, puts up a 3.
Yeah!
Rebound taken by Spades. Final seconds.
Oh my God.
Champions once
I
again.
don't believe it.
NBA
I do not
champions.
fucking believe it. There is a God. There is a God. Fucking Ohio, baby.
Cleveland's long sports nightmare has ended. The drought is over.
Unreal.
52 years.
I still think those pictures of him, like, kicking down the Twin Towers are probably the funniest thing on the internet.
Macho Man did the elbow drop.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
On the Twin Towers?
Yeah.
No.
That's the funniest thing, dude.
Like, the houses are bigger.
Think so?
Yeah. Well, like, the street, I think it's, the fucking name of the street, like, the main drag.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like Brooklyn, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That little dead bird.
There's these little bugs falling, you know, like those ones that were in the trash. So I am in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm on my way to the first victory parade in Cleveland sports in probably 50 years at least. I know I'm not from Cleveland, but I do consider myself something of an honorary Clevelander. And probably something even more pathetic than a Cleveland sports fan. I'm like a wannabe Cleveland sports fan, so I'm going to this victory parade. Cleveland is unpleasantly situated on sort of like this wind corridor of Lake Erie, which is not really a notably beautiful place. It's lovable in its loser status. You know, the fact that it is like blue collar and like Rust Belt. It's famous for the river being set on fire. But being from Columbus, a place which had no identity and which was just flat and sort of obnoxiously boring and generic and homogenized and totally middle of the road, totally invisible, even though, you know, it was sort of like the middle child, maybe, of the cities in Ohio, you know, and it just constantly overlooked. We always watched Cleveland sports. It was sort of coming out of the momentum of the Major League movies, which sort of used Cleveland's brand awareness as being like the ultimate shithole, river on fire place to sort of like, you know, conceptualize the lovable losers, the ultimate underdogs, you know, and there's something of like the blue-collar working man bro outcast character within that. Like when you're during 10-cent beer night at Cleveland Municipal Stadium, all the fans got so fucking drunk and started throwing all the beer on the field and like ran out on the field that they had to forfeit the game. You know, and I can't help but think this whole region is just psychically trained. Like, the Browns are just probably one of the worst franchise in history, and that's kind of what they're for. I mean, they're shit-colored, you know, they're the Browns. They're the dog pound, you know. When there's sort of arose in this region, you know, the coming of LeBron James, I remember it, you know, he sort of gathered like a legend or something, you know, like in high school, when LeBron James was in high school, because I think he might even be the exact same age as me, they would put his games on ESPN, like the McDonald's All-Star, All-American High School game would be on, like, a real sports channel because there was this awareness like LeBron James was going to be the greatest basketball player of all time. I mean, LeBron, I think, is very conscious of perhaps it being his destiny that he needed to bring a championship to Cleveland, this region that just needed it so bad. I mean, it seemed conceptually impossible that, I mean, it just seemed like it was Cleveland's place. It was their identity to lose. I really do want them to win. My heart really is with the underdog, and I do see that as, like, maybe symptomatic of some kind of innate negativity or disbelief in my own ability to be a success. It seems like the whole region is actively working to provide themselves with disappointment so they can stay negative, so they can keep the sadness factory open, you know? All the actual industry has left, so they have to keep, you know, the manufacturing of despair, you know, in high production. So here we are at the Cleveland Victory Parade, an interesting gathering of Cleveland's finest. They don't really know how to celebrate. They're not used to it. You know? They're trying it out, you know, what it's like winning. This guy over here goes, Stephen Curry is our bitch. He didn't know quite how to own that. There's some basketball guys over there. I'm not sure who they are. I think this is a new day for Cleveland history, man. They did it the right way. They were the world champions of basketball for 1 year. Cleveland Cavaliers, baby. World champions. Cleveland, Ohio. Today you are the center of the sports universe. LeBron. He doesn't wear his name on his back. He wears your name, Cleveland. LeBron knew his destiny. He's a man. He got his championship. He brought it home. He did the right thing.